Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to talk about the first 15,000 minutes of meditating. So I've just finished 15,000 minutes of Headspace and I wanted to go over the 3 stages that I think that you go through when you start meditating. The 3 stages that we're going to talk about were inspired by Headspace and they're called the monkey, the horse and the surfer. The monkey is going to be the first 5,000 minutes and it represents the untamed mind. The horse is from the 5,000 to the 10,000 minute mark and it represents letting go of effort. Lastly, it's the 10,000 to the 15,000 minutes of meditation represented by the surfer, and these are riding the different waves of emotions. Let's start with your first 5,000 minutes and taming the monkey mind. This stage is all about learning to train the monkey mind, which is witnessing your thoughts and feelings. You will learn to notice when your mind wanders and how to bring your attention back to a point of focus, like putting it on your breath. This can often be the most difficult stage for people as it's the first time they've sat down and allowed their brain to wander. But it can be helpful to remember that training the mind is like learning any other skill. It may be uncomfortable at the start, but like training a muscle, the more you do it, the easier it gets. During this stage, guided meditations can be super helpful. I've used apps such as Headspace and Insight Timer, which are both free to get started. After your first 5,000 minutes and you've met your monkey mind, next comes stage 2 and taming the wild horse. And this is going to be the 5,000 to the 10,000 minutes of meditating. This stage is all about letting go of effort. Instead of trying really hard to change your mind, thoughts and feelings, you'll learn how to slowly draw your mind to a natural state of calm. There's a metaphor of taming a wild horse which illustrates this really well. When taming a wild horse, you don't try to put it in a closed pen. Instead, you let it out on a long rope in a large, spacious field, letting it to roam freely. The horse feels like it's got all the space in the world, but very slowly the rope starts to get pulled in, and eventually the horse comes to a natural place of rest and calm. In the same way, we let our minds wander without trying to control or change them. This stage requires a lot of patience and trusting in the process, but eventually we learn to let go and just be. It can be helpful at this stage to develop skills of non-judgment and self-compassion. I found the courses on Headspace to be really helpful for this. They have short courses which have been put together and taught by trained teachers. The third and final stage is represented by the surfer. This is after 10,000 minutes and it's about riding the different waves of emotions. Just like the ocean has many different moods, so does the mind. Some days it can be easy, other days it can be tough and challenging, but the more time that we spend in the water, the more that we learn how to deal with these different kinds of conditions. Some days it might take more effort to stay balanced, and other days it might feel effortless. As time goes on, you start to feel more confident in how you handle these conditions. Most importantly, you learn how to accept that, although we might not be able to change the waves, we can learn how to ride them. Accepting that the mind has different moods and learning how to handle them is one of the biggest benefits of meditating. A great way to develop this skill is to practice a daily meditation routine. I like to meditate shortly after I wake up, as it helps me stay calm and helps me feel balanced for the rest of the day. So there you have it, your first 15,000 minutes of meditation represented by the monkey, the horse and the surfer. While this is based on my own personal experience of meditating for the past 10 years, I found these metaphors to be really helpful in understanding my own journey. However, everyone's experience will be unique and different. What's important to remember is meditation is not a destination but a journey. The practice is not about achieving a certain goal or reaching a certain level of mastery. It's about showing up every day, being present and embracing whatever comes up. If you've never tried meditating and you'd like to get started, I've left some links down below to Headspace and Insight Timer. They're both free and they're really great apps to get started with. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe.